Let one side attain a caramel-like color and some seared texture. It's smelling absolutely divine right now.
Guys, you have to give this a try. This is such a simple recipe, yet turned out so good. Hi guys, I'm Naz and welcome to Naz It Up. Today in my kitchen, I'm cooking one of Philippines' most favorite dishes called adobo. To cook this delicious stew, my choice of protein is some free-range chicken. So I'm using chicken with bones in. If you guys have watched my black sesame chicken video, where I've shared why I like using chicken with bones in. Bones have marrow and marrows of juices, and when we cook them, they render their juices, and finally our product will be lip-smacking delicious. So the recipe is very simple and the ingredients are very few. So chicken adobo is something you can cook for lunch or dinner even on a weekday. First, I'm marinating the chicken.
I'm using a regular Japanese soy sauce. You may or may not use Filipino soy sauce. Japanese soy sauce works just fine. The amount of vinegar is slightly higher than soy sauce, and if you're cooking this dish for the first time, you may have some reservations, and I understand that. But trust me on this, guys. This is a traditional indigenous Filipino dish, and vinegar is such an important part of Philippines' culinary history. Next, I'm grating some ginger. The pungent and spicy aroma of ginger will elevate the taste. Not all recipes of adobo recommend using ginger, but I prefer using it, and it has always enhanced the taste of the stew in my humble opinion. Next, a couple of garlic pods. I'm crushing them in my mortar. I'm also going to use some more garlic later during the cooking process. And finally, whole peppercorns. Pound them well. Freshly crushed or pounded pepper is always more flavorful than the ready-made pepper powder. Mix well. The liquid marinade may seem a lot right now, but this flavorful liquid will be used for stewing the chicken, so this is just perfect. Let the chicken marinate while I prepare the onion and garlic to cook the chicken adobo. I'm using a medium-sized onion. Cut into half. I usually don't cut the root of the onion until the end, but somehow today I did, and now my eyes are burning like it's nobody's business. The highest composition of gas is near the roots, guys. Anyhow, this is done, thank God. Next, I'm peeling and roughly chopping some garlic, and that is it. We are ready to cook. I'm using my cast iron skillet to cook the chicken. Pour in some oil. As soon as the oil heats up, I'm searing the chicken. Please don't flip the chicken. Let one side attain a caramel-like color and some seared texture, and then flip and allow the other side to also develop a similar texture and color. Next, I'm adding some whole peppercorns into the oil, followed by the chopped garlic and bay leaves. I'm using a generous amount of garlic. I really want the warm taste of garlic to be prominent in my chicken adobo stew. Also, I know I've used a few peppercorns while preparing the marinade, but I highly recommend you use some whole peppercorns for the stew as well. As soon as the whole peppercorns hit the oil, they will release the flavor into the oil, and we want all that goodness in our chicken adobo. So bay leaves have a very complex flavor. In the beginning, when you're cooking, it might taste like mentholy, eucalyptus-like taste. But when cooked for a longer period, they release tea brewed flavor, which lends amazing depth of flavor to the stew or the curry you're cooking. I use bay leaves very regularly for my Indian curries, even for French stews like beef burgundy, and for Filipino chicken adobo, it is a must. Once the garlic loses its raw flavor, throw in the chopped onions. Move the chicken pieces to the side and make some space for the onions to saute in the oil. I'm adding a tiny amount of salt and sugar to the chopped onions at this stage. The salt will sort of sweat the onions, and the sugar will help caramelize. You can see the color of the onions have immediately started changing into this rich caramel-like color. You can also see the chicken is releasing a lot of liquid, and at this stage I'm pouring over the marinade. Make sure to add all the pounded garlic, ginger and peppercorn that were already present in the soy sauce and apple cider vinegar. Stir well and cover.
Vinegar extends the life of food, and Philippines, being a tropical country, traditionally relied on vinegar to preserve their food. Cane vinegar, coconut vinegar, and 2 more varieties of palm vinegar are widely used in Philippines to prepare stews, pickle, and dipping sauces. So yeah, you'll always find a bottle of vinegar on the counter in a Filipino kitchen.
I prefer not to use any additional water, but please feel free to add some more water if you like more of that liquid goodness over your rice. Our chicken adobo is ready. Guys, while I'm cooking and you guys are watching, please don't forget to hit the like button. It would be super encouraging to read your comments, so yeah, please leave your valuable comments and I enjoy reading them. I'm serving it over a bed of rice. Look at how gorgeous the chicken stew looks. It's smelling absolutely divine right now. Garnish it with some cilantro. If you don't like cilantro, you can garnish with some scallions. I want some fresh cucumbers on the side. Emma and I are ready to eat.
Let's eat.
Can't wait.
Cheers. So good.
You used such less number of ingredients, and yet the flavors are just popping.
Yeah, it's blooming. Guys, you have to give this a try. This is such a simple recipe, yet turned out so good. I love the zingy taste from vinegar. Apple cider vinegar is a great substitute for cane vinegar, which is usually used in Philippines, but this is great. It's so balanced. It's sweet and savory. The slight sourness from the vinegar is just, it's so balanced. That's what I would say. It's so balanced. That's all for today, guys. Hit the like button if you like this video. Leave your comment below and please subscribe if you haven't yet. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.